What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite Radical Jawa coming to you live. Anyway, let's get this started. Alright, so Wonder Woman 84. The trailer just came out a while ago, and it looks freaking amazing. It looks really good. I can't wait to see that shit. I mean, you can't get any more awesome than Wonder Woman swinging on fucking lightning with the lasso of truth. That's my girl. I love Wonder Woman. All right, so they didn't show Cheetah. They didn't really show a whole lot in the movie. The highlight was definitely the Metallica Ride the Lightning bit right there. That was fantastic. So in the 1984, aka the best year for movies ever. Period. No debate. Um, and it's that remix of Blue Monday was freaking great, especially the gunshots. That's amazing. Wonder Woman is back, and Gal Gadot is looking as good as ever. I think she's put on a few pounds. I think she's gained a little bit more muscle from the last film. I, like, and I noticed her costume is a lot brighter than it was before, because in the first film and BVS and Justice League, her costume was a little bit more dimmer, a little bit more muted. The colors were a lot darker. So for me, from going from a darker, muted tone of color to the brighter blue that we traditionally associate Wonder Woman with, I feel that as a character progression where, like she's fully accepted her role as Wonder Woman and she now dedicates her life to protecting humanity. And that's great. I like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's intentional, but it feels that way to me. It looks that way. So, and they didn't show Cheetah, and I'm not sure how well Kristen Wiig will pull off the role. And they say that Cheetah's going to be a mix of practical effects and CGI, which is fine. I mean, you can't do everything with practical effects, but I'm just glad they're still I'm still glad they're still we're doing practical effects. We're still gonna do makeup and everything. No completely CGI motion capture Cheetah. And the Golden Eagle armor from Kingdom Come looks freaking amazing. It looks so good in live action. I can't wait to see that. And I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see Wonder Woman fighting that thing. And also, yeah, those are my thoughts so far. I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman 84, and I'm surprisingly looking forward to Black Widow. I'm talking about Black Widow. Now, the movie looks good. Surprisingly, because you all know I've been critical of the MCU for the longest time. Especially during like phase 3. I would say phase 2 is when I started to see a decline in quality, at least to me. And phase 3 is when I really got tired of the MCU. But Black Widow seems to have sparked some interest in me, along with Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness. But with Black Widow does look pretty good. Scarlett Johansson is great as ever. The movie looks serious, kind of like Winter Soldier. Although I do wish that it had come out a decade ago. Otherwise, it would make Infinity War, no, not Infinity. It would make Endgame feel a lot more special, because we all know what happens to Black Widow in Endgame, and it's pretty sad. Wish this movie had come out earlier. That way, it would have a lot more punch to it. Now, those who have never experienced the MCU will have to watch these movies in order to get the full effect. Something that the majority of people who have stuck with the MCU for the last 10 years have not gotten the luxury of. So we're basically in another Solo a Star Wars story situation where the titular character of said prequel dies in a you know in a in another movie, and it didn't take long for them to come out with a prequel starring the titular character. It's kind of weird, and it doesn't have the same effect as you would in a progressive story. So it just comes out as last minute filler to me, And it sucks because I love Black Widow. A lot of people love Black Widow. We've asked for a Black Widow movie for years, but for me, I think it's come out way too late. So, I don't know. I think Black Widow should have come out during Phase 1. But I still would like to go see the movie. It would be the first time in fucking years that I've seen a MCU movie in theaters. So I'm putting it on my checklist. Birds of Prey. I don't know why I haven't talked about Birds of Prey. Well, I did, but I deleted the recording because I just didn't like how it came out. So I'm trying to get my real thoughts on this. I'm skeptical on Birds of Prey. I saw the trailer when it dropped. Now, the trailer looks interesting in many different ways. It looks interesting in the way that it looks very reminiscent of Suicide Squad. It's got that sort of tank girl aesthetic almost. It's got that neo noir Marilyn Monroe type of thing. It's got this crime thriller vibe. But my biggest gripe with the Birds of Prey movie so far is the way the characters are designed. Like, really just the way the characters look. Huntress, she doesn't have her traditional costume, with the cape and everything. Well, she has the cape, she has the crossbow, but she doesn't have the Sue from the comics. I'm not expecting her to have the same headdress, but I'm expecting her to at least look somewhat accurate to the character in the comics. Same with Black Canary, who you all know is my favorite is one of my all-time favorite DC characters ever. I love Dinah. She is amazing. Like, and yeah, she's gonna have the canary cry. You can't, what? You can't have Black Canary without the canary cry. Come on. But my biggest gripe is, well, the costume. She doesn't. If it weren't, if it weren't for the name, you wouldn't be able to know who that was. That's my problem with it. You wouldn't be able to tell that's Black Canary. You wouldn't be able to tell that's Huntress. So, like, you got Black Canary. Black Canary should have had the black vest and the leather jacket with the fishnets. At least that way you can tell it's Black Canary and that she's recognizable. Cassandra Cain should have had the black suit from the comics. But this is just me talking about what has been presented. Because we might be able to see them in their comic accurate costumes later on. I'm not doubting they will, but I've yet to see it. As for Black Mask, Ewan McGregor was a good choice. I like Ewan McGregor. And I hope he actually dons the mask. He better wear that fucking mask or I'm going to be pissed. Zsasz, I have really no opinions on Zsasz. He's never been one of my favorite Batman villains, but he's alright. He's just never been one of my all-time favorites. But I expect them to at least be comic accurate, stay true to the character. Harley Quinn's wardrobe is just plain weird in the DCEU. I liked her wardrobe in Suicide Squad, but Birds of Prey, she just looks kind of odd. I kind of wish they stuck with the Arkham City costume. I think that would have been great. They should have went with that. Other than that, Birds of Prey looks decent. I'm skeptical, but it looks decent. I hope it's not woke. It better not be fucking woke, but I trust DC enough to not go woke and go broke. Unlike Charlie's Angels, which went full fucking woke and went full fucking broke. Hard. Like, goddamn hard. Terminator Dark Fate fucking bombed. Goddamn. It doesn't pay to get woke. You just gotta shut up and make a good movie with good characters. That's all you need to do. But no, we gotta get woke. Anyway, and last movie to mention, Ghostbusters Afterlife. That looks good. I like the trailer. It looks pretty fun. It's a little serious. But it's a teaser trailer. They can't put all the good stuff in there. And I'm surprised they haven't shown a whole lot of it either. Because I don't know what the plot is. I don't know what the story is. Maybe they'll go into the ghost dimension or something. Who knows? But at least we can finally be excited for a Ghostbusters movie without having to be reminded of the garbage fire that is the 2016 reboot. Oh, God. It's been 30 years since there's been a ghost sighting. Sick burn! Sick fucking burn. I love it. 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 But yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife. It looks good. I look forward to go seeing it. I'm actually excited for a Ghostbusters movie. I didn't think that would be possible again in this modern age, but here I am. Here we are. So, yeah, I hope it's good. And 2020 is shaping up to be a pretty interesting year for movies. As for, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Scoob. That just looks fun. I love Scooby Doo. Anyway, this is the Radical Jawa signing out. May the Force be with you always.